Well, we've been together for the last 2.5 years over Zoom, and Sherry Lowe, the Queen of Free, is joining us in person. It's so nice to actually meet you in person for the first time.
It's great, and it's great to be back. Since February of 2020 was the last time I was here. So
and just in time for fall, we are making a recipe, easy recipe, healthy and inexpensive with our crock pot.
Definitely, crock pots are a great way to save money this time of the year, and I love this simple recipe because it literally can just be dumped together and warmed up during the day.
Okay, so even I can do it. Let's do it.
Got this.
First
You've got this. So we're going to start with a can of black beans that I've already drained and rinsed out, and so you just add that to the crock pot. And then from there, we're going with a can of chicken breast. So you'll find this in the same aisle that you find tuna in, but it's chicken breast, and it's already pre-cooked, which is nice. If you wanted to use your own frozen chicken at home or fresh chicken and cook it during the day and then add everything to that, you can do that, but this just makes it a little bit simpler.
Nice, easy. Did you drain that as well?
I did drain that, yeah, to get all of kind of the juices out of it. Then we've got a a cup of frozen corn that you just add to the mixture too. So pretty simple, and as you get things in there, you can stir it up a little bit if you want to, just to kind of combine ingredients. And then next we're headed to the salsa, right? This is the magic. You can use whatever kind of salsa you love. I bought the bigger jar because I'm always going to pay less per ounce, but if you have a 16-ounce jar, you certainly can use that. And just add about a little over half of that jar, because it's bigger, it's a 24-ounce jar, to the mix as well.
That looks
Smells
great,
good, right?
Yeah.
That smells amazing.
Changes the
Wake
game,
you
right?
up
With
this
the
morning.
salsa, yeah.
And then if you're using the jar of salsa at home, that's the smaller jar, you can just fill it back up with water and add that to it. Or if you have any chicken broth on hand, you can use about half the box here.
Okay.
So just pour it
Go
in.
ahead and pour that in.
I learned how to cook from my grandmother, who never measured anything. So
That's the good cooks. They don't need to measure, right?
Now, certainly, if you wanted to feel fancy, you could add some onion, you could add anything else that you have, but this is the basic, very, very simple. We're gonna mix that together, cook it over low for about 2 to 4 hours, depending on the strength of your crock pot. Everybody's crock pot cooks a little bit differently when it's really already all cooked ingredients, right? Except the corn is frozen, so it shouldn't take very long at all. It's a very quick and easy one. And then you can either serve it over top of rice, you can have chips and cheese. Yeah, we got some chips and cheese, some avocado, right? But this is so, so simple. Put it together during breakfast in the morning. By the time you get home, everybody has a hot dinner. If you've got leftovers or you want to make double, you can actually freeze it in a gallon Ziploc bag, lay it flat in your freezer, and obviously date on there, the date on it, so that you can pull it out later and just toss it in the crock pot again and let it cook.
Thank you, Sherry. Just in time for tailgate season, and we do have this recipe on WTHR.com. We'll be right back.